Hello, hello everybody. I'm doing my neck exercises as it was coming online. Wow, fantastic. What a great week we've had. And I'm glad to see so many people with emails, etc. Thank you very much. I apologise, I haven't been on all week. I've had a little tickle in the throat. Yeah, so I'm checking in today for a couple of reasons. The first one being, it's been 10 years that we've been rewiring brains, and it's been a great journey and lots of fun, and we've had some awesome things happen. It's always been a little thing with me though, and the jumps that kids make. We've had a lot of kids that have been around that 6-year mark, but today, actually yesterday, one of our clients did an assessment, a reading assessment, and showed an improvement that we have not seen before. And that was a huge jump in ability with comprehension decoding strategies, all the things reading-wise and processing-wise, of 8 years and 4 months. So it broke the 8-year mark, and the 8-year mark has been a big thing with me. You know, I knew it was going to happen, and it did, and it was fantastic. So we're jumping a little bit up and down over here. Did my happy dance before I got on. I don't want to show you that. You won't like my happy dance. But what a huge achievement. Now, I'm not saying any assessment is the be-all and end-all, but for someone to make that jump, there are some changes that have been made, you would think. So that was one of our clients that joined us about 4 months ago maybe, and has been struggling a little bit, but obviously still doing the work and getting great results. 8 years and 4 months. I cannot believe it. It's fantastic. In such a short amount of time, you think, wow, that is quite amazing. And that's from rewiring brains. I know, sounds a little scary, doesn't it? That's my phone dinging me. Now, the other thing I wanted to, so well done, Mr. A. That's an excellent effort. Okay, high five. Bang, bang. The other thing I wanted to mention is we not only rewire brains, but we've been doing a lot of work, especially in the last 7 years, around mindset and changing the way that kids appreciate things, see things. And that's been a part of what we do for a lot of the kids that we've helped over the past 10 years. And it all started with my boy. So a long, long time ago, when he was in grade 2, he's now in high school, he was a little bit down on himself. Okay, he was one of those kids that would, even with his friends, stand to the side and wait to be asked to play. You know, wouldn't put himself forward, wouldn't put his hand up in class. Before he started school, he was this happy-go-lucky kid, little fiery redhead who'd give anything a go. And that seemed to change in his first couple of years of school. And led to anxiety issues and led to some sensory issues to do with foods. And that's when we first started rewiring his brain, which we saw great results with, and he started to achieve academically and then started to become more confident, more independent, and reads for enjoyment, which is something that didn't happen beforehand. I need to trim those eyebrows by the looks of it. Random. So Angus went through the brain plasticity work. However, although we saw a big change in confidence, he still had those negative thoughts, and you know, the I'm dumbs, the I can'ts kept coming out, and he didn't believe he could do a lot of things because he'd had a pattern of always being in the lower sight word groups or lower reading groups, that kind of thing, which is not conducive to happy thoughts. And that was the place he was in. So we started to look into how can we help, and we developed a few activities around this, especially negative talk initially. So once we can change our words, we can change our thoughts, and this is the stuff that isn't taught in schools necessarily. So we developed some activities around that, around goal setting, around empathy, and I have to say, even though he is my boy, he has improved in this area greatly, and I'm very grateful for the changes he has made and the work he has done. So what we ended up doing is we started to use different techniques and different activities that the whole family could use with other clients, okay? If we can raise ability through neuroscience or brain plasticity, we also need to be looking at raising confidence and mindset, okay? Because kids need to know that things are happening. Kids need to feel successful. And that's when Kim and I started using a few different techniques, strategies, and all in all, when it comes down to it, we, in the last year, have been developing different programs to help other families get over that little hurdle, okay? And to help understand where the kids are coming from, and the kids can then understand where mum and dad are coming from. And there's that better communication, which is really important. And it all starts with awareness and being aware of our thoughts, aware of our words, and then reframing all of that, as well as having a good goal, and putting things in place and actually creating new habits. And a lot of us are in certain patterns, which are habits. So we'll do things and say things that trigger, Pavlov's dog, about classical conditioning, operant conditioning. So we'll all be saying things, and subconsciously they'll go bang. Oh, that means to do with homework and reading, especially. Johnny, get your reader out, and then Johnny's using in his mind. It's okay. Now I've got to get out of it. The same thing's happening with some of the chatter at home, and So what we have done, we've got a quick 3-week course coming up. It's $190, something like that. And what that's going to do is they're the same activities that we used with our children and clients over the past 10 years. And it's going to be all delivered through a Facebook group and through emails and through videos. And it's going to be a private thing. So, we can all interact and feel safe and secure. But it's going to help retrain, create new habits so that kids can change their mindset, change their outlook, change their words, and feel much more positive, happy, and content, okay, with an appreciation of what mum and dad do. So if that sounds good, I will put the link down below somewhere, and you can come and join us. It starts next Monday, and there's a few things, a little bit of pre-work to do, and get to know us a little more, and we'll get to know you. And we'll have, at the end of 3 weeks, hopefully we'll have developed some habits that you can continue on with. You can also stay in the group and chat with the other mums and dads and keep it going if you like. It's just what's worked for us, what's worked for other clients. So I hope to see you there, all right? So there'll be a link down below in a minute when I get off and do it. And just fill out the form. Let me know a little bit more about where you're at. Fill in the details, and away we go. Look out for an email then, and an invite to the Facebook group, the private Facebook group. And there's a whole heap of stuff that I can't wait to unleash upon your family. It's going to be a lot of fun. Looking forward to it. Haven't delivered things like this before, so I'm a bit excited. Going live and make lots of mistakes. Mistakes are awesome. We've got to celebrate the mistakes too, by the way. Okay, so let's encourage empathy, get some more positive talk happening, get rid of the I can'ts and I'm dumbs and I'm stupid. That was me, by the way, all those years ago. And if that sounds good, come and join us. I think that's about it. Anybody out there? Not actually sure. Anybody out there? I can't see. See, this is how techno I am. I know, awesome at technology. I can't see comments. I don't know what's going on. Fantastic. All right, now well done, Mr. A, for 8 years and 4 months. I can't believe it. I'm blown away. It's right leading up to the weekend. What an improvement, buddy. I'm so impressed. And have a great weekend, everybody. Give your kids a high five from Mr. B. And bye for now.